Hey, today I want to talk about the cognitive behavioral therapy triangle. I'm in triangles, and this is cognitive behavioral therapy in a nutshell. Although I've read a bunch on cognitive behavioral therapy and the people that, well, they never made a triangle. Either way, let's say that something happens in your life. This is an event. What's funny is it almost doesn't matter what the event is. That event creates in you an automatic thought. So, if I say Trump, you might have an automatic thought. If I said Harris, you might have a different automatic thought. If I said drunk driving, you might have an automatic thought. That might be different than, hey, are you okay to drive? Would be a different automatic thought. Whatever that automatic thought is, it leads to a feeling. And that feeling, whether noticed or not, leads to a behavior. If all of a sudden I said, hey, are you okay to drive? And your automatic thought is, I'm fine to drive because I feel sober and therefore I drive. If I make it home, it reinforces my triangle. Maybe I go to the bar and get asked all the time, are you okay to drive? And I always think I am because I always feel sober enough to drive. And therefore, I drive home. And this triangle might get really strong. But one day, I get pulled over by the police and I have a negative experience. Well, I might get really, really upset. This triangle worked really, really well for a really long time. Now it doesn't work. My triangle's broken and I'm upset about it. And the more strong my triangle was and the more it's broken, the more upset I'm going to be. So, behavior works, it reinforces the triangle. If the behavior doesn't work, it becomes a negative to the triangle. The goal of cognitive behavioral therapy is when someone has an event happens, is to be able to change this automatic thought. If you can recognize the automatic thought that comes in, the information comes in, the automatic thought comes out, you can change the feeling, and you can also change the behavior. When I was in college, I had kind of a daring roommate named Debbie who liked to enjoy the affections of many men. And one day she came to us looking particularly nice, which wasn't a whole lot like her. And she said, I have gotten crabs from one of my partners. There's lice all over the apartment, and we're going to have to take everything and wash it all down with hot water. And I had a roommate say, I don't know, Debbie, maybe we should charge you a pet deposit. And we laughed. And that was his automatic thought. That made everyone laugh, which made us all feel happy. And our behavior was that we were happy to help Debbie with all the furniture. The same event could have elicited a entirely different automatic thought of, Debbie, this is gross. And the feelings could have been totally different, and the behaviors could have been totally different as well. And so it's really about changing the automatic thought to whatever event that comes along. Cognitive behavioral therapy, Blue Robe style.